Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Pain in the Grass is going to be awesome this year. 3 big days at White River Amphitheater. Tuesday, July 30th, Friday, August 2nd, Saturday, August 3rd, and the lineup is just getting bigger and bigger. Lots of great local bands as well. It's some big touring acts too, man.
Slipknot, you got Disturbed, Rob Zombie, and then local bands like you're talking about, Witch Ripper, Superfecta, Pound, Woodshed, System 7.
It's going to be such a great show.
I'm excited to see Gojira, too.
Oh,
I really love their last record, so that's going to be a lot of... That Tuesday is going to be awesome, although Wednesday is going to be painful.
Yeah, it is. That's the problem. Well, that's why they call it pain in the grass. You're going to have a big pain trying to do work the next day. Unless you talk to the boss, get us the day off.
Oh, talk to the boss, get us the day off.
He likes you. Why don't you talk to him?
Me.
He does like you. If I ask him, he hates me. He's not going to.
He's like, oh, you should come on and talk about how much fun it was.
All right, well... I tried for you.
We'll put our best foot forward.
All right, cool. You can put your best foot forward and just, see all three days. I mean, Friday and Saturday, don't worry about. You don't have to worry about working then. You want tickets? You got them. LiveNation.com. They're on sale as I'm speaking. Also, the Palace Law Premium Experience. You want to check that out, man. It's a great way to see Pain in the Grass. Oh, super sweet. Plus, you get to hang with me when I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
That's worth it right there.
It is a good time.
You want more info? You know where to go. KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Mix. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Oh. Beat Mix. You're a loser. It is time to beat Mix. It's time to turn down for Thursday. Turn down for what?
What? Friday Junior.
That's right, baby.
Going into a beautiful weekend. It's been a beautiful week.
It's going to get hotter, too, buddy.
Really?
Some say maybe even the 90s into the weekend.
What?
That would be a record breaker.
That's too hot.
Tank top time.
Tank top time.
You got the fans out. The AC's getting ready. Oh, yeah.
Thank God
Laying
my
on
house.
the couch in your underwear.
Oh, hey, yeah, that works, too. I was like, I'm just really happy I have AC. I don't have to worry about that.
Perfect time to stay inside. I had a board game day planned for Saturday. We're all going to be inside.
It's a perfect time to be outside. Enjoy the weather.
That's why we're going to be inside playing board games. We agree with you.
That sounds about right for BJ right there.
That vitamin D on your face, BJ.
I'll give you some vitamin D on your face.
All right. Let's get to our contestant. We got Timmy in Puyallup. Timmy, are you there, sir?
Good morning, all.
Good morning. What's he playing for today, Steve?
Tickets to Battle at the Boat 121. That's happening at the Emerald Queen Casino on Saturday, June 1st. Go to KISW.com for all the details. If you want to get tickets to Battle at the Boat, get them now. Ticketmaster.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Timmy will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Timmy, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
What did the license plate read on the team's response vehicle in the movie Ghostbusters?
Ecto 1.
Yes. What game is featured in the movie The Hustler?
The Hustler. Pass.
What is the proper term for a young whale?
Pass.
Who plays Ted Bundy in the newly released Netflix movie?
Zac Efron.
Yes. What is the capital of Arkansas?
Arkansas. Little Rock.
Yes. What decade did the Mary Tyler Moore Show air?
50s.
No.
60s.
No.
40s.
No.
Oh.
In what European city was Jack the Ripper active?
London.
Yes. Typically, what color shoes does Mickey Mouse wear?
Red.
No.
White.
No.
Yellow.
Yes. Hot Wheels toy cars were released initially in what decade?
50s.
No.
60s.
Yes. What do you get by mixing ginger ale with grenadine and adding a cherry?
Gross.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. And actually, they're very tasty.
Yeah, man, I've had some mocktails recently.
Really?
Yeah, it's makes you want to go off the booze.
Oh, a kitty cocktail.
Oh, don't say anything. Timmy, don't say anything. Steve is
Steve's
here.
back.
Hello.
You don't want to help him out anything or any way, anyhow.
Give me nothing.
Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
What did the license plate read on the team's response vehicle in the movie Ghostbusters?
Ecto 1.
Yes. What game is featured in the movie The Hustler?
Pool.
Yes.
Nice.
Billiards.
What is the proper term for a young whale?
Sperm whale.
No. Sprimmy.
Kid.
No.
Little dingy.
No.
Little dingy.
Who plays Ted Bundy in the newly released Netflix
Zac
movie?
Efron.
Yes. What is the capital of Arkansas?
Little Rock.
Yes. In what decade did the Mary Tyler Moore Show air?
That would be the 60s.
No.
70s.
Yes. In what European city was Jack the Ripper active?
London.
Yes. Typically, what color shoes does Mickey Mouse wear?
He wears yellow shoes.
Yes. Hot Wheels toy cars were released initially in what decade?
The 50s.
No.
40s.
No.
60s.
Yes. What do you get by mixing ginger ale with grenadine and adding a cherry?
A Shirley Temple.
Yes.
Nice.
Steve, you win 6-9.
Oh, sorry, Timmy.
I mean 9-6, but still.
Oh, Timmy doesn't sound happy.
No.
Timmy, try again, buddy. 6 is a respectable score.
It was, but
It's above average.
it was.
You can't stop Steve. He's a machine.
Steve the Machine.
Steve the Machine.
The only one you missed, Timmy didn't even bother with. He just passed on that. The proper term for a young whale,
Vicky knows this.
It's a calf, right?
it's a calf.
Yeah.
Just like them cows.
That'll be whales here.
What was, from Star Trek,
Voyage home.
the Voyage Home.
Is that the one where Spock dies?
No.
No, he was back for that one. He'd been back for a little while.
Oh, okay.
But he was definitely spacey in that one. He was like, he didn't have his Katra or something, or he was all spaced out.
Or maybe he had a concussion or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's what it was. His soul wasn't in his body, so he was kind of spacey.
Happens to the best of us.
Steve, congratulations. You won with 9 correct.
Caller number 9. Guess what you're getting? You're getting tickets to check out Battle of the Boat 121 at Emerald Queen Casino. Caller number 9, 206-421-ROCK. Okay, I'm going to show my age. I don't think anybody knows this.
Okay.
Oh, Rob. You know what I'm doing?
No. Oh, Rob. I don't know what that is. Mickey Mouse.
No.
Is that your
Rob. Is that how it sounds in the
the
weekends when
I mean,
your
it's
wife comes?
well, it could
over?
be. Yeah, that was
kind of what I was thinking.
That was a very iconic television phrase from the 60s. Like, a lot of us knew that one character who said that, which is what gave her TV show in the 70s. Mary Tyler Moore actually was a star with Dick Van Dyke on the Dick Van Dyke Show, and she was huge. That's why she was such a popular character on that show. She ended up getting her own TV show in the 70s because she was that popular she was the wife of Dick Van Dyke in the show.
Yeah.
And that was her line. That was like, Urkel's line, did I do that? It was like one of those lines, but I didn't think anybody would know but me.
Yeah.
I was testing it out. Well, I'm just testing out to see. It's
Just
like,
wanted to make sure you're old. We could have told you you're old.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of something. And we had a Mary Tyler Moore question. And
Which was odd.
Yeah. Well, that's Rev, Oh, Rev. Do you guys remember at least the Mary Tyler Moore show?
No, I wasn't
Just
even
the name.
alive then.
Yeah, just the name.
Just the
Wow,
name.
you don't remember it either, Steve? Wow.
No. I've never seen an episode.
God, that was like one of the
I don't
biggest
even-
shows of the 70s.
Honestly, was it like Carol Burnett show?
No, it was a
It was
sitcom.
a sitcom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
But you know Valerie Harper, and you watched Valerie and Friends, and she
Well,
was
the
fun-
Hogan family was a great family that we all learned from.
Yeah, and Valerie Harper, you wouldn't know her, but she was also a big star in the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and she spun off and did her own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know Hogan family because I was part of a TGIF. If I
Yeah.
remember. It was originally called Valerie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And then it became...
Because why was she left, right? Is that what happened? Is that
Yeah,
what-
there was a contract dispute, so they
Yeah.
killed her off, I think. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Yeah.
I know some people were planning on watching that sitcom.
Yeah, and she had her own show called Rhoda for a while, which spun off the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
We are going way over
We're
the
way
head
I know.
of both Vicky and Danny right
Only
now.
old people know
I don't
that
know what's
stuff.
happening
The first
anymore.
episode of TGIF was about a month after I was born, is when it aired.
Whoa, and that was like the tail end of her career, really.
Yeah, I'm like, I have no
Wow.
idea. I just thought this was just a saying. TGIF, thank God it's Friday.
God, I'm an old man.
That was like actual programming on, what was it, ABC?
I guess.
Yeah, that was. I remember it when they revamped it for us. So
Yeah.
Boy Meets World, Family
Yep.
Matters. That was my TGIF. I used to see
Yeah.
it every night, every Friday night.
Well, see, I was a loser even as a older young person,
Sure.
like a teenager, and I still watch Family Matters. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, all those shows. I love TJF.
Guys, we were watching shows that were live. You might have seen them in reruns, and maybe, I don't know, you did. Do you remember shows where the man and the woman wouldn't sleep in the same bed?
No.
I Love Lucy. I remember that's because I watched that in syndication, though.
Yeah, well, that was also the Dick Van Dyke Show. Rob and her did not see. They didn't sleep in the same bed.
Wasn't like the first show ever to do that was the Flintstones or something?
Ooh, I don't know, Vicky. The Flintstones was the first show?
I thought that was the first show where I think Vicky's
And of course,
right.
it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's like that's the only way we can handle it. It was taboo to have a man and a woman in the same bed on a TV show, and I was alive when that was happening. Like I watched that live on TV.
Which is funny. Now you just watch any kind of sitcom that has a couple in it, and there's probably a scene at some point where they're in bed together.
And I
Not
remember
even a big deal.
I remember asking my parents because they would sleep in the same bed, and I asked them, I go, "How come you guys don't have separate beds like everybody on TV?" And they thought I was nuts as a little kid asking that because I'm like, "Well, it's not." I go, "That's what I see on TV. Why? Why don't you guys do that?"
And I was wrong. I Snopes it. It was Mary Kay and Johnny was the first television series to portray a married couple in the same bed.
I don't even know that show.
All this time, though, I've always heard about the Flintstones.
That sucks that it wasn't them.
Maybe they were the first cartoon couple.
Might be. Damn. Well, there you go, Steve. I'm officially old.
Oh, yeah.
There's another thing that make me feel old. I guess there's a new dating term out there I don't know about. Let's see if Vicky knows this. Vicky, do you know what trickle ghosting is?
That sounds dirty.
Yikes.
I don't.
Wow, you don't?
No.
Well, yeah, you've actually cut yourself off, haven't you? You're out of the dating scene.
Trickle ghosting. So I got to imagine it's something that involves no longer talking to the person.
It's different than ghosting when someone suddenly vanishes and stops responding to your message.
Oh, wait, is it like when you, instead of like when you do respond, you go, okay, cool.
Kind of become distant.
Yeah,
I bet that's what it is.
It's like slowly distancing yourself away until you can stop replying altogether.
It all sounds like that's about it because they say the person doesn't totally vanish. They just take forever to respond to you. Yeah. And it strings you along, drives you crazy. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't read the book, He's Just Not That Into You, they made a movie out of it and everything. It's still, 10 years later, I read an article, they said it still actually works today. I don't know how anybody can be trickle ghosted if you're a woman. You just know that if he's not immediately coming back to you, he's not that into you. It's like the book is so right about that.
But sometimes, see, I think you're right. At some point, you got to just be like, okay, this is just, why am I so hard or whatever? But there's also sometimes where I'm not a person that wants to talk to somebody every day. I remember back in my single days, I had this argument with some people that I like started dating. Like, how come it takes you so long to write us back? Or how come it takes you so long to get back to me? Or whatever it may be. Back in the MySpace days, along those lines. And why can't you just write me back right away? And it's like, I don't even talk to my best friend every day. I'm supposed to talk to you every day? I don't talk to my family every day, and I'm supposed to talk to you every day? That's true. It's just too much effort. And so I think sometimes it's not even like I'm trying to trickle ghost somebody. It was just chill the F out. Seriously.
What is a proper amount of time for someone to know that you're interested in them on your schedule? See, that's the thing, because
maybe like once a week.
Whoa.
Once every couple of days.
Yeah, that wouldn't work anymore.
I know. Yeah. I'm glad I'm married.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to worry about this crap.
And your wife doesn't have an issue with you because you probably still communicate, or do you? How often do you communicate with her?
Oh, we communicate all the time. But it's just,
how come it doesn't bother you like it used to?
Because I don't know.
It's your
that's
wife.
A good question. Maybe that's why I married her. She doesn't annoy me.
Maybe her texts aren't annoying. Maybe for some, or maybe you actually were into her.
Could be right. Really? No, I don't know why. Honestly, I think it's just because they're quick and we're just like chatting. Like it's nothing. It's not. You don't need like long answers to respond.
That's interesting.
It's very lighthearted. It's not super involved.
Right. It's fun.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Yeah,
I give a life story every time that person writes me.
And yeah, maybe there. Yeah, I think the idea is simple. If you're not getting responses on a level that you think you should, then he's just not that into you. Even like you, Steve. It's like if she wants someone that's super responsive, then you're not the right guy for her.
I'm not the right person, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make you a bad guy or her a bad person. Just go find a person that loves to be like super involved.
But I don't get why someone gets so mad about it.
Like I have a not really dude I'm dating, but dude I'm talking to just as a friend, and he's like, look, I'm not a real big texter. I don't really text back. I don't like doing that. So if you don't hear from me for a couple hours or even a day, please don't get mad. And I'm like, all right, cool. But when
if
I
he's
do
just-
talk, yeah,
But
like
if
we
he's
have
just
a
a
good time.
friend, why would he care? See, I don't know. As a friend, I don't care if somebody gets back to me or not. As far as I only think trickle ghosting or ghosting is when you're romantically interested in something.
I've had
isn't
some
it?
people that are acquaintances that get butthurt if I don't respond to them quick enough. Yeah.
Really? Like there was the
Yeah.
guy that yelled at me when like I didn't respond quick enough. Granted, he was trying to hit on me,
That's
and
the
then
thing.
he started yelling at me. He's like, "Never mind, you're not attractive anyways. I rescind my offer." And
You
it's like,
bitch.
I'm sorry, I didn't respond to you. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, I didn't respond to you fast enough,
just
dude.
an-
I don't
that's-
even know you.
That's just an idiot. I mean, if you weren't attractive, he wouldn't have contacted you in the first place. That's just an idiot. Wow.
People are weird, man.
Well, I'm telling you, ladies, get that book. Or guys, if you know women that just can't get over the fact someone's he's just not that into you. The
Guys
article
need
I read.
to hear that too. Some girls are just not that into you, and guys do not get the hint. Like you can be
Yeah.
like, dude, no, thank you. I have a boyfriend. Oh, that's okay. I'll treat you better. And like, there's guys that'll just hit you up like message after message after message. You're like, cool, bro. No, thank you. And they do not get the hint.
The best thing a guy
It's not even
can
a
do.
hint.
Here's the best thing a guy can do, and I've actually seen it with Joey D's a little bit.
Okay.
Joey D's has got. I'm telling you,
Grab
Joey,
dad's money and go to Vegas.
it just recently happened, and I don't know if Joey D's knows about it. Maybe we should save this for another time. Because
no.
something happened that both my wife and I noticed at the wedding we were at.
Okay.
And Joey D's, the way he is, I think is the perfect thing because he doesn't pay attention. And the women love that. Like, he doesn't act like he's into anybody or needs to be with anybody. And I was so surprised at, again, another woman who I think is a quality woman.
Okay.
Who all of a sudden I thought,
She got the hots for Joe?
I think she's got the hots for Joe. And I happen to know this woman now is available because I got that information at the wedding.
Oh, you did some intel?
Well,
Hey,
she
you
actually,
single? My son's single.
She shared it with me, which made me have a conference with my wife thinking, oh, is she trying to use me to get to the kid?
Could be.
Go tell your son I'm available.
She wants some of that daddy's money.
Yeah, and I mean, Joey D's is just like, hey, I'm big baller, I got no holler, and seems like that works for him.
So do you know who the hell he's talking about?
I think so, yeah.
Is it her?
No.
Oh, okay. She's
No.
single too.
Yeah, and Sarah, and I don't know if you want Sarah to comment on this because Sarah has an opinion about all this too.
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah, Sarah, get in here.
It is Sarah's friend, I
Yeah.
assume, since it was Sarah's friend's wedding.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
So there's one girl that I know is really interested in Joe.
Is she,
And let me tell
how's
you,
she looking?
dude, I'm not supposed to say anything, so as a parent, I say nothing. But my God, this is a different girl.
Right.
This one girl and the outfit that she wore to this wedding was ridiculous. Like I only see her in baggy clothes. I've seen her work, just like working at a place.
Uh-huh.
I have never seen her dressed up to kill.
Okay.
She came to this wedding and I was like, holy moly. And I knew that was a girl that was interested in my son.
This girl's single?
Yeah.
Hot
I
damn,
know.
dude.
I know, dude.
Let me see.
I know her, and she's really cool.
Might I just add when I told Joey that
Oh, Joey,
this
go
girl,
get some.
When I told
Go get
Joey,
some, Joe.
By the way, that's not the girl I'm talking about as far as the
What?
one that showed up who also is interested. You know who the other one I'm talking about, Sarah?
What's going on, Joe?
No,
you got like
I-
a harem of chicks that want to bang
Wow,
you?
What can I say, Steve?
all my friends are hella
I'm doing
thirsty.
Yeah, oh yeah, this new girl that we're talking about?
I thought it was this girl because I saw them.
no, it is this girl. But the other girl that's interested in him, but they never get together?
Oh yeah, Alexis.
Well, I didn't want to say her name.
There you go,
I'll
Sarah.
call them all out.
Dude, she showed up and she looked amazing. I thought,
Joe,
okay,
come on, lay some
Oh
pipe.
yeah, Alexis is fire too. Same with this.
I
this
never
new
seen
one.
Alexis dressed that way, and I thought, how does Joey not even pay attention to this?
Right, that's what I've been saying for the past 4 years.
But then that happened, and then all of a sudden this new girl enters the picture, and you guys saw the picture of her.
Alexis
And
has competition now.
I know. I'm like, how does my son? And they all are interested in the man. I'm like, he must have some sort of I don't care game that women love.
The key is to be a mystery.
Oh, you seen the other one?
Wow.
Well, at some point, you got to unveil that mystery.
Yeah, come on now. At least make a move so then they know they don't automatically friend zone you. See, I get the mystery, but once it's been a few times, I feel like girls automatically will friend zone your ass
Right.
whether you want
Right,
them
you
to
don't
or
want,
not.
you're not into me, screw you.
Exactly, and we'll move on hella fast.
And here's maybe I'm just getting old here, but not only are they gorgeous, awesome ladies, because I've met them, they have their crap together.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
not like
yeah.
me.
Maybe he likes ratchet chicks. We don't know what's
they're a
going
little bit
on.
of both. That's
maybe
the cool
maybe he's a
thing.
fan of the hood rat.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? All I know is that the dance floor proved that I was having a great time, okay? I was dancing with a bunch of different women. I was having a good time.
Get freak nasty on any
I
of them?
got a little freak nasty.
Nice.
I participated in a sexy legs competition. Okay.
Did you win?
I got top 3.
Is that one of the girls that's into him?
Yes.
Come on, Joe.
I know. He just
You got to seal the deal.
You can't do it around the parents, Steve. It's awkward.
Well, it's not like you could at least like start, maybe working towards it.
Maybe just like a little booty grab or something,
I-
on the dance floor. And I feel like, Dad, you would approve.
Dude, I'm tempted to hit on these girls now.
Uncle Steve over here approves big time.
Thanks, Uncle Steve.
Go for it, Joe.
I'm trying to be a good parent and stay out of it. I don't want to tell my son anything about any women. I'm just staying out of it. But I am shocked that these women are digging him, and he's just like, I got no time for no one woman. I'm on the road for everybody.
My line also worked again, by the way. Hey, do you have a phone? I have a phone. You give me your number, and we can text.
It worked with
It
her?
worked again. Yeah, I got all their numbers.
But did you actually text them?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Any
My
down
little
pics?
Joe's learning.
Yeah.
And-
No, yeah. It's in a lot. No, I can't send it.
And I know this one person, this one woman, is into stuff that Joey's into, and also,
Hey-o.
and she's,
Hey-o, what?
yeah. Well, I mean, non-bedroom
I did not
stuff.
need that visual, Steve.
Yeah, and she's a really smart person, and I'm thinking, okay, because I know Joey doesn't like stupid people, so I am shocked. I don't know what to say.
Text her, Joey D's, unlock the zipper and get after it.
Yeah. So
Another person, don't do it, Joey. Girls are a trap.
well, there is that. I think Joey D's has been thinking about that in his life.
I'm going to give Joe the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying he's slaying all these girls, and we
just wanna
just don't
admit it.
know about it. Yeah.
I'm
Gotta
okay
be a
with
gentleman. Gotta be a gentleman.
See?
Don't kiss and tell.
Danny, are you ready to put money on that?
No.
Okay. Okay, good job, Dan.
Someone just texted, I approve, and I'm not even there.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. It is amazing.
Okay, how about I'll come
Go
up with
for
a great
this.
story next time.
Okay.
I'll do everything, and then we'll air it on air. How about that?
Whoa, jeez, I don't know how.
Not anything sexual, but I'll come with a great, nice story.
All right.
Well, she does karate and everything.
I like karate.
Yeah.
I did taekwondo.
Yeah.
Oh, she does jujitsu. She can
show her my
She can
moves.
choke you out.
Oh, is this the new girl we're talking about? Is that? Oh yeah.
I honestly was shocked to see them. They hung out the entire time during the
Yeah.
wedding.
I've known her for a long time, and she was always unavailable, but now she's available.
Now
so
she's
I was
available.
thinking-
And when I told Joe that she was available, woo, Joe got real excited. Like, was like, what? What do you mean? Really? Oh, really? Okay. All right. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, Joe, make a move. Let's see it. Let's see it happen.
All right.
If you don't make a move, I'm gonna. Because she's a catch.
That's true.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll have to be kept posted to see. Sarah, Joey keeps everything on the road. We'll never hear if anything happens anyway. Joe.
I know. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, 44% of people, they admit that they've used a move as a chance to get rid of some of their significant other's stuff. Oh, I have moved a lot, and that has happened. What is the top thing that your partner is trying to get rid of that's yours? I'm going to tell you at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Got a new survey out. Pretty much almost half of us admit that we've used a move as a chance to get rid of some of our significant other's stuff.
I'm on the flip side of it. I know my wife has used it as a way to get rid of a bunch of my stuff when I moved out of my house from Linwood to Puyallup. Positive of it.
I feel like, man, if we asked every guy, pretty much their stuff always gets chucked once they get in a relationship and they all move in together. I mean, I'm sure there is some guys that also chuck their women's stuff, but for the most part, I think it's the women that go, yeah, dude, you don't know how to decorate. This has got to go. Get rid of this crap.
And in retrospect, she was 99% right.
Oh, of course, you work for The Rock. She better be. Yeah.
There's still that glimmer of some things I'm kind of mad that I got rid of.
Yeah.
I should have put my foot down. Some of the stuff I don't even know I got rid of it. I think I just accidentally threw it away, or she just threw it away behind my back, BJ.
Oh, I bet that's exactly what happens. Yeah, Steve. And I don't know where it is. It was in a box.
Right.
It was packed. Those dang movers. That's what you always get blaming the fact the movers must have taken that box.
I swear that voice activated dancing Rocky Balboa thing.
Oh, dude, really? That's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a
That thing was
travesty.
rad.
That's a travesty. I don't
He had
even
a
like
black
Rocky.
eye, and he just kind of moves.
Oh, yeah, man. You need that.
Yeah.
That should be like right on the fireplace mantle.
Well, you know where it is? In the trash.
Oh,
10
that
years ago.
Sucks, dude. Didn't even get to go to a flea market or something where someone could have at least scooped it up.
Right.
No. Well, the top 10 things we get rid of, and Steve, I think you've talked about this, clothes.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if any guy's got the balls to actually take a woman's clothes and get rid of them. I mean, that's a tough one.
Well, they always say, pick your battles. That's not a battle worth picking.
No, it's not. And yet, on the flip side, I don't know how many times it happens to us guys. Like we like, why are our clothes just free to be thrown out, but you can't touch theirs? But that's one of those, inequities in life.
And it's funny because some of the things you want to throw out are stuff that you wear a lot. Now, granted, maybe because it's worn in.
Yeah.
But then there's stuff that like your significant other has that I've never seen them wear, and I see it in the closet. But I bet if I got rid of it, that would be the moment where they're like, "Where the hell did that go?"
Oh, you should do a test. Just kind of hide it.
Start hiding stuff
and see how long it takes for them to notice.
That'd be awesome.
Plus, you get some money back for the money they spent. You take it to a consignment, something, and at least you get something.
Yeah, sell it online. I've been doing that, and I've sold quite a few articles of clothing that way. Some with tags on them still.
Above the waist stuff, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I've not sold any underwear. I did sell a pair of pants, though.
Right.
It's an honest question.
No, it is with you, Vicky. You never know what you're selling these days.
Not on this site. That's a different site I sell stuff on.
Yeah.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
All right, pretty much all of us, I should say half of us rather, have admitted that we've used a move as a chance to get rid of some of our significant other's stuff. I want to know about you. What is something of yours that your significant other has thrown away? Or maybe you're the one that was doing the throwing away. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What's something of yours that your Sig-O threw away, or something that belonged to your partner that you threw away? Your calls, your texts after Lincoln Park on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So, nearly half of us basically say that when we are about to move, we use that as an opportunity to just throw our significant other stuff out. How about you? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Dan in Seattle. Dan, you are on The Rock.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Dan, what you got for us today, buddy?
So my wife and I have been married it'll be 9 years in June. And so it's gotten to the point now where if you look in our house, there's virtually no remnants of anything that was mine when I was single. But the one thing that really sticks out to me is back when iPods first became really popular, my wife took all my CDs and she put them all on an iPod for me, which was awesome.
Okay.
I had everything. I had all my music on an iPod. And about 3-4 weeks later, I was in the living room and I was looking for something. And I asked her, I said, "Hey, where are all my CD books?" And she said, "Well, I put all your stuff on iPod, so I threw them all away."
Oh, but then there's all the stuff inside the CD.
No, but it is all my CDs. And so, I don't know, like 2 years later, something like that, the iPod broke.
Of course.
And so all the CDs that I spent my entire childhood life, everything, collecting stuff that's hard to find, all kinds of stuff that I have a really hard time getting back ever again, just gone forever.
See, that's a beating. I mean, again, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure women feel the same way it's about music too, but for dudes, man, the old album collections, the CD collections, I mean, like you said, that means a lot, and you can't replace some of that stuff.
Yeah, it was a bad time.
Are you guys still married?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're still married. Like about 6 months ago, I was going through some stuff in our basement. I got rid of some of my son's old baby toys. And she found out about that, and she freaked. Like, it was like the worst thing that I'd ever done in my life to her.
And you're like,
it was
screw
the
you.
crap that nobody was ever going to look at ever again. But that was like the end of the world.
You threw away my Jim Blossoms record.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah. It is a double standard. It really, really is. You're absolutely right. Because, I mean, it's like, who cares about those dumb toys? They've been drooled all over. And
that's my mom, though.
Yeah.
She's still got all of the kid toys. It's just like something that she just can't get rid of.
Can you guys go and tell my parents this? Because they still have my stroller. They have a helmet from when I was 10, and it's covered in, I don't even know what it is. I don't want to touch it. It's disgusting, but my dad's like, those are memories. Like, those are
How do you tell them to get rid of it? And it's the same with my mom. Like, she's a hoarder when it comes to
get rid of that
all
stuff.
the kids stuff. And the argument is always, well, one day when you or your brother have kids, we want to give them. And my brother has 3 kids. Do you not see that as a sign that he refused to take those things because they're old and they're just crappy old toys? Yeah. Like, they're great memories, but they're crappy old toys.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of them.
Yeah, take a picture of them if you really love them and then get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the hoarder thing, Steve. It's like, and it doesn't get better when you get older. I'm trying to clean out everything I can. I have one box that has a couple of like memorabilia stuff from the kids, like when they were infants. I thought maybe they'd like to see their first rattle or their first dish and their first spoon, but they may not, and then I'll let them throw them out if they want to, or if they tell me to throw them out. But keeping everything,
sometimes you just got to cut the cord on some of that stuff.
Hey, I see what you did there.
What did I do?
We're talking about kids cutting the cord. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh.
This text, this one makes me sad.
Yeah.
My husband hates Converse. During one of our moves, my maroon Chuck Taylors disappeared.
Oh,
how do you marry someone that doesn't like Chuck Taylors?
Ay, ay, ay. Who?
They're like the greatest shoes ever.
Again.
Unless they're like completely ripped off the sole, I don't get why would you throw away
But that's when they're finally broken in and look cool.
Exactly.
Like, I have a brand new pair of Chuck Taylors I've not worn, and I still wear my old crappy ones because I just don't like the way they look when they're brand new.
And again, try to take a pair of women's shoes out of the closet and you will be shot.
I like this one. I threw away my husband's hideous green corduroy shorts. He would wear them over his warm-ups, and he looked like a complete idiot.
Corduroy shorts?
I remember those.
That seems horrifying.
Oh, I remember those.
Sounds
back
very
in the day.
grungy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Did he have like long johns underneath them and wore Doc Marten boots?
Sounds about like right there.
Okay,
That
that's
sums
just
up Pearl
sexy.
Jam's attire back in the early 90s.
Yeah. See, you don't throw those away.
See, I could never throw away, like I've never had a significant other live with me, so I've never had the chance to throw away any of their stuff, but I don't think I would because I don't think that's fair. And my mom, not to throw her under the bus, but she'll sometimes throw away my dad's stuff and I have to remind her not to do it. But on one occasion, she tried to throw away those really annoying rubber chickens that make their
Oh, I would
noise.
throw that away. Yeah.
She tossed it, but my dad and I happened to be, tossing more stuff and found it and dug it out of the garbage can and kept it.
All right. That's
So at
a
least
win.
you got to keep it. But she tried throwing away that rubber chicken. And when I saw it was in the garbage, I'm like, why is this in the garbage? It's the most badass thing my dad owns.
Oh, this is why you and your mother now are at odds.
Yeah.
You ruined my plan to get rid of that stupid thing.
I'm like, it's awesome. It doesn't bother you, Mom.
People also throw away a lot of books. Now, my wife has got a lot of old Hare Krishna books in the garage and also all of her New Age books that she no longer reads. And she's shelves and shelves and honey, we got to get rid of these. Let someone else read them or something.
Why do we keep books that we read?
Yeah, there maybe is a book that you want to revisit.
Yeah, reread
maybe,
them.
but all of them?
No, I have all of my, granted, all my books are by wrestlers or rock stars, but I still have them all, and they're on a little bookshelf, and I think I only have them just so that the bookshelf has books on them.
Yeah, I mean, really, it used to be a status symbol to have a bunch of bookshelves with fancy books or that sort of thing.
But mine aren't fancy. One's written by Steven Adler, one's written by Martin Brodeur, and another one by Road Warrior Animal.
As long as it sparks joy to you, Steve.
It does.
Because I have over 100 comic book trades, like the big comic book books.
Yeah.
And I will not get rid of them. I'll go through and the ones I really don't like anymore or don't really care for, I'll get rid of and donate. Or those little local libraries they have in neighborhoods.
Yeah, it's great to put them there. I'm like Steve because I
love my collection.
I had them too, but like Steve, I was like, I thought I would read them, but it had been 15 years. It's like, you know what, I haven't gone back to these. So I gave them all away. You might have some of them, as a matter of fact.
Speaking of books, someone says I threw out my husband's Wiccan books. He's not even a witch. Also his astrology books. He was a very different person 20 years ago.
Yeah, number 2 on the list of what people throw away.
Wow.
How do you know he's not a witch? Maybe he is. He's just in hiding.
If he was a witch, he would have been able to cast a spell on her to keep those books.
Well, you never know. She might come home from work early and he's stirring a big pot. Yeah.
I know, he never got his Hogwarts letter. Maybe it just got lost.
That's what it is.
Shame.
DVDs, I do keep DVDs, Blu-rays, and the like. I know you can put everything in the cloud, Apple TV, and now the trouble is that I've got 4K online stuff that are better than the damn Blu-rays that I own.
Yeah.
So it's kind
I
of
don't have a DVD player hooked up for that reason.
Oh.
Anything I want to watch, I can watch online.
Yeah.
Or on demand.
I'm a guy that likes to just instead of a bookshelf, I like people to see my movie collection.
Yeah, it's a status thing, like the Rev said.
Yeah.
I like that with vinyl, but I do listen to the vinyl. But you know what I mean? It's just, I don't listen to vinyl as much as I listen to maybe my streaming services or radio or whatever it may be. But I love having it on display. So whenever I'm feeling I just want to sit back and listen to a Pearl Jam record, I can pull it out.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy.
The record.
Yeah. Oh, well, as opposed to what you normally do.
Right. That's when I listen to Samantha Fox. Remember her?
Nope.
I don't know why. She was the first hot chick vinyl that I could think of back when I was a kid.
Okay. I'm thinking of the lady from Pretty Reckless.
I want to have some fun.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I'm sure my wife threw away that vinyl.
Yeah.
She should.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
How about photos? Like the old school photos, the printed photos.
How can you get rid of those?
That is surprising that people do. My wife thinks that we always had too many. She's like, look, we don't need that shot. Just get rid of it. And that was before the phone. These was stuff I do on a camera that you had film on, and she still thought I overtook. But I someday I'm going to go through all of them, and maybe I will digitize them because but I don't know. There is something quaint about going through a photo book.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing when I go home and visit my parents is that my wife and I will find like random photo albums and just go through them. And I was texting you guys pictures of me when I was a kid. And that would be gone if they threw those away. Part of me wants to just grab all the pictures I always post on Instagram or Facebook and print them and put them in a photo album for that reason.
Yeah.
But then I'm lazy, so I never do it.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, my parents have quite a few photo albums, but they also have this giant box full of just loose pictures.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if we're going to do the photo album thing, we need to put these all away because they just can't be sitting here getting dust.
It's such a pain in the ass.
Oh, it is.
I don't have them in a giant box. I just got them in the original envelopes you get from like the drugstore, like the Walgreens or whatever. I don't. Someday I'm going to do it. I say probably when I'm retired.
Let's have a scrapbook party, guys.
Ooh.
Hey, let's do it.
We should do that while we watch TV. I love it.
No.
Multitasking.
Danny is like,
I'm
no way.
happy.
How about Danny shaking us off on that deal? You don't think that's a cool deal?
No, I don't want to do scrapbooking.
Nope,
not at all.
I'm with you. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Not
I
real
know you were.
scrapbooking. Just put them in the little slots.
No, Vicky.
Vicky, you're the only one that wants to do
Oh my
this.
God, I really do.
Then do it.
I will.
Do
Give me your
yourself.
pictures. I'll do it for you. Just buy me the albums and I'll do it for you. I'll organize them.
That's actually a great idea.
Just put a movie in the background. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a happy camper.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, she
All
just
right.
perked up.
I'm an old lady,
Look at
dude.
her.
Stuff like
She
this
really
gets me
is. Look
excited.
at her. This is. I've never seen her this excited on this show in the last year.
It satisfies my ADD. I have something to do with my hands, and I can watch TV. It's great.
Okay.
That's what
I mean, I got plenty of pictures. You get. Go ahead.
Sometimes I look at pictures and give me something to do with my hand while I'm watching TV as well.
I walked into that one.
As it were.
And how? So did Grandma once. It was really awkward.
Oh. Okay, let's not talk about that.
All right.
Another one on the list of things that people get rid of: posters.
Yeah.
I wish I kept some of my old posters.
Bro,
That's a
so
bummer.
many. I had so many cool, signed, Foo Fighter ones, and it's no fault of my wife on this one. I just thought I don't need these anymore.
Yeah, me too.
And I had these cool Murder City Devils posters that they put out for when one of their records came out, and it was but they were crime scenes, so each member was killed in a very epic fashion.
That's awesome.
But they were big ass posters, and they were so sick. But I was like, man, this is not really the type of posters that you have up in a house when you're married.
Nope.
With someone who's not into crime scene photos.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer. Damn, dude. That is a bummer.
I know. I look back, I'm like, gosh, even if I never hung them up, even old band posters from my band used to, I actually bought a couple on eBay, which was so stupid because I had them for free. But then I found them on shows that we played with Death Cab for Cutie. I was like, these are cool memories. Why didn't I keep these posters?
Yeah, that's something you should have done because you were doing it.
Right, and I never did. And then I had to go on eBay and I paid way too much money to have the posters that I helped make.
Yeah.
From somebody who had them because, obviously maybe a Death Cab. People weren't buying them for my band. They were buying them because it was a vintage Death Cab for Cutie poster.
Yeah. Oh, and you had them.
Well, I have them again.
Oh, good job.
But I had to pay a pretty dollar for them.
Yeah, you did. Are you having pothole issues in your neighborhood? Well, I'm just asking. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a reasonable question.
Okay.
All right. That was a great segue, wasn't it?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Steve and Rev.
Yes.
Are you having pothole issues in your neighborhood? Well, I got one way for you to get them fixed. It's pretty simple. Just draw a dong on them.
Yeah.
This is actually a brilliant idea to get anything fixed. This happened. I will tell you about it at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. If I call Travis, will I actually see him or someone who works for him?
Absolutely. When you come in to see my office, when you first call in, my staff will try to help you with any basic questions that you have. I can give you a call back, but they'll usually try to schedule you for a free consultation with me, the attorney, and I'll meet with you personally. We'll talk about the basics of your case, and I'll take you through a question and answer session an interview that usually lasts about 30 minutes. We'll get the basics of your financial situation. I can answer your questions, and we can talk about whether bankruptcy makes sense, your non-bankruptcy options, and how bankruptcy could affect you, what the process is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.